Hi guys, welcome back to another TBR video. By this point you already know how it works. I have a bunch of prompts in this jar and I will pick at random 6 prompts and we will pick some books that correlate to that prompt to form our TBR for the month. So we are picking for March, which is crazy to say that we're already into March, but I know I'm hoping to get some prompts on here for some new releases that I know that I want to get to this month. I'm super excited for Sunrise on the Reaping and Wild Side. I read Wild Love in January and Wild Eyes in February, so I am hoping to get to Wild Side pretty soon here. But I'm excited for both of those releases this month, so hoping we could get some prompts that work for those books, because I know I'm already probably going to be reading them, so it would be helpful if the prompt is already chosen. But I also want to keep in mind my 25 and 2025 that I want to try to read this year, so that I could get some more of those, because I did really good in January with my 25 and 2025. Not so good in February with it. I'm currently reading the 5th of 6 prompts that I picked in January, so I don't know if I'll get to the 6th one, but the 5th one is on my 25 and 2025, so I might read one this month, but who knows. Anyway, let's just start picking. Okay, book number 1, a book in a series. So I could do Wild Side or Sunrise on the Reaping for that, because I have already, they're in series and they're a series that I'm in the middle of, so I probably will pick one of those. Question is which one. So do I want to do that or Sunrise on the Reaping? I think I'm gonna do, I might just leave it right now at one of those 2 books, because if I get another prompt later in the video that would work for also one of those, then I can know which one. You know, like if I pick Wild Side, for example, for this one, but then later I get a prompt that says a book with a green cover, I can switch that one to Wild Eyes and then do this one for Sunrise on the Reaping. Is that cheating? Probably, but it's my video, so I can cheat if I want to. So I think we're gonna do, I know it's gonna be one of those 2 books for that prompt, but let's see what the other prompts bring us, and then we'll circle back around to this prompt and choose. If none of these other prompts work for either one, then we'll choose one. The next one is a book you started but didn't finish. I don't know if I have any of those on here right now. Yeah. I do not have any books currently on my TBR that I had soft DNF'd, so we are going to have to do a different prompt for this one, because all the books that I have on my TBR are books that I have not started yet. So we will do a different prompt for that one. Let's see. A book with a repeating title. I also don't know if I have one for this one, because I specifically remember putting this prompt in this jar for specifically the book Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, but I have already read that book since putting this prompt in there, so I don't know if I have a book with a repeating title. Let's see. None up there, none on that shelf, none on that shelf, none on that shelf, and none down there. So I am just going to permanently take this prompt out of this jar, because I do not have anything. Like I said, I put it in specifically for Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, but I've read that book, so I can't pick it anymore. Okay, maybe, hopefully this one will be the second prompt. Let's see. A book with a blue cover. I'm pretty sure Sunrise on the Reaping is purple. Let's double check. Yep, Sunrise on the Reaping is indeed purple. So it will not work for Sunrise on the Reaping or Wild Eyes, or Wild Side. They're all such similar titles that I keep getting them mixed up. But let's find one that does work. I do have this one that is a blue cover. The Games Gods Play. I know I put this in a TBR recently-ish and I didn't get around to it. And I believe it's on my 25 in 2025. Let's check my reading journal here. Where is that list? Here we go. It is on my 25 in 2025, so that could be a good one. I'm trying to see if there's any other that are on my 25 in 2025. I do also have Ren in the Holly Library, but I don't know if that one's on here. I don't think it is. No, it is not. Firefly Lane is on my 25 in 2025. And it also has like a bluish cover, so that could work. Is Things We Never Got Over the first book in this series? I don't remember. Or I don't know. 2022. Yes, Things You Never Got Over is the first one, I believe. 2023. So that works out. I could do that one. Or I could also do The Housemaid. I have a lot of options on my 25 and 2025 for this. I think these three are the better options because this one I feel like has more than just blue. So I'm going to put this one back. And I think I'm going to pick one of these. And I think I'm going to pick one of these three. So either The Games Gods Play, The Housemaid, or Things We Never Got Over. Things We Never Got Over intimidates me because of how thick it is. Because I'm like, I don't think a romance book needs to be this thick. So I think I'm gonna hold off on that one. I feel like The Housemaid could be a good one because it's such a small book and it's a thriller, and I feel like thrillers can usually move pretty fast, especially at Frida McFadden's books. The Games Gods Play does sound really good, but this one's more blue than this one is, I think. So I think I'm going to do The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Finally see what that hype is about. Okay, prompt number 3. Hopefully the lighting's not changing too much. I'm filming this at like 5 o'clock at night. So the sun might be going away. Hopefully it's not too noticeable. But prompt number 3. Buy a new book. Okay, so I'm gonna do kind of cheating, but buy a new book. I am going to do Sunrise on the Reaping because I already have it pre-ordered. So technically I haven't bought it yet because Amazon doesn't take the money out until it ships. So buy a new book. I'm gonna do Sunrise on the Reaping, which means a book in a series is going to be Wild Side. See, I knew this would help circling back around because now I can do both books that I wanted to for new releases. Easy pick, book number 4. A historical fiction. I do love a good historical fiction book. Let's see here. I could do Homefront or The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. The Atomic City Girls. I'm trying to see what else I have up there. I know I have quite a few up there. The Great Alone is on my 25 and 2025. Is this a historical fiction? Alaska 1974. So I'm assuming. Let me look it up on Goodreads and just double check to make sure that it is a historical fiction. Because I don't want to pick it and it not be historical fiction. The Great Alone. Historical fiction. It's one of the genres listed. So I'm going to do The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna because it's on my 25 and 2025. So, book number 5. A book with a person on the cover. I do have some options, I think. Ooh. Man, this is easy to pick this month. I want to do First Time Caller. This just came out and I want to read this before I watch before Bookmarked does their book club podcast episode, because they picked this one for February and I would like to have this one read by the time that they post that, or just have it read before I watch it. So I'm gonna pick First Time Caller, and there's 2 people on the cover of this one, so it works. I am being really decisive this month. Sometimes it is so hard for me to pick. But I'm already on book number 6. And I already know. So that is so easy. Book number 6 is Twin Chooses. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. Let me see if she is working right now. If she is, then I'll just send her pictures. If she's not, then I'm going to FaceTime her. I'm going to cut the video here and wait for her to respond, and then I will come back once I know if she's still at work or if she's home or what the situation is. So I will be back. Okay, so my twin sister is still at work and she works for another hour, and then she has to pick up cat food on her way home. She does live in the apartment building right next to me, so I was hoping she could just come over and do a little cameo in the video, because that would be fun, but it's probably going to be a while. So I think I'm going to just send her a picture of my bookshelves, or of my bookshelf, and let her pick that way. Let's take a picture. I'm gonna have to do it from over here. Maybe I'll just do a close-up of a couple of them. So I'll do like these 3 shelves first, I guess. And then the bottom 2 shelves. Okay, scratch that. She literally just responded. So I asked her, I said, are you still at work? I pulled a prompt for my March TBR video where Twin chooses. So I was going to see if I could FaceTime you, if you wanted to stop over and actually be in the video, or if I should just send you a picture of my bookshelf. And she said, I'm still at work. I get off in an hour and then I have to stop at Petco for cat food on my way home. So I said, okay, want me to just send you a picture then? And she said, yeah, I can also stop by when I get off unless that's too late for your video. So I'm just gonna have her stop by because I think that would be fun for the video. You can see my twin. So the lighting is definitely gonna be a little bit not super great at the end of this video because I'm gonna have to do natural or overhead light because the sun will have gone down. So it's already half natural light, half light from the kitchen. So don't mind the lighting in the next part of the video, but I want her in the actual video, so I'll see you when she gets here.
You can sit there.
We can share it.
Okay.
This is my twin.
Hi.
If you can't tell, we look a lot alike.
Kind of just a little.
But she is going to be picking my last prompt. My dog really wants to come say hi to her.
Hi, Nuna. Hi.
She lives in the same apartment complex as me, so it works out that she could just come and pick. So I'm gonna scooch the camera back so that you can see the full view of her looking and picking. So,
I'm so excited.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let me.
Hang on 1 second.
Hey. Hang on 1 second. What are you doing?
Fill up the water.
Can you see your face?
Yes.
Let me make sure it is in focus.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. There's so many options.
I know. So this whole entire bookshelf, from top to bottom, is all of my physical TBR.
Okay.
This one's all books that I've read.
So don't look
Don't
at that
pick from
shelf.
that one. I technically also have all of these books that I haven't put on my shelf yet from that big giant book sale that we went to. But
have you not read Water for Elephants?
No.
Okay. That could be a contender then, because I have read that one and it was really good.
But yeah, this is all.
Okay.
I've seen the movie, but I haven't read
Yeah.
the book.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna stay on this other side of you so I can still be in frame.
Let's see. Oh, that could be kind of fun. Because we love Wicked.
You can't see.
We love Wicked, so this could be fun.
That one is the one that Mom gave me.
Yeah.
That is, it's not out yet.
Ooh, what's this
Let me see it.
word?
It doesn't come out until, it's an uncorrected proof because it's not out yet. It doesn't come out until, it might be out now, but when Mom gave it to me, it wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
But it's written by the same person that wrote Wicked. Which I actually haven't read Wicked yet.
Let's see. Okay, I might do this one, Wayward, because I like witchy books. But the book we're reading right now for book club is a witchy book.
Yep.
Dune, that could be fun because the movie's good.
The movie is good.
Let's see.
Did you see the heart that I painted at Nora's party?
Oh, that's cute. I could pick this book and make it easy for you because this is our next book club book for our family book club.
That you're picking.
And I am picking the next book month's book club, so it would be my pick. So I could do that, but I'm going to make it hard on you.
I thought that's what you were going to pick.
I'm going to make it hard on you and
not pick it?
Not pick that. And that way I get to pick a different book for you.
Okay.
Ooh, can't spell treason without T.
Yeah.
That caught my eye.
That one looks cute.
Ooh, a cozy fantasy. That could be kind of fun.
I love cozy fantasy.
Okay. I know we've talked about this book before and it sounded really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make you read that so then I can borrow it and I can read it. So that's an option. How many options should I pick before
however many
like actually
you want.
like
You can do whatever
pick
you want. Oh yeah, I can move that.
Oh no, you're fine. This is fine. Let's see. I think this one I'm gonna put back.
Okay.
Because the other ones are intriguing me more.
Here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while you keep picking.
Okay.
I need to pee.
That could be interesting. These are cute candles.
Thanks, I painted them.
I love those.
There's another one up here too.
Oh, I like that one. It's like so watercolory. Okay, I have 5 options.
Okay.
That I'm deciding between. So the first one, Anxious People.
Funny enough, that is on my February TBR, but I don't think I'm going to get to it because February is almost over.
Okay.
And I'm in the middle of Heartless Hunter, which is also on that TBR, so I don't know if I'm going to get to it by the end of this month or not.
Okay.
But that's funny that you picked it.
That is funny. I picked this one because I have anxiety, so that could be fun to read about anxious people.
But I don't, so this one actually, I don't think it's about anxious.
I just like the name of it.
At a house showing.
Okay.
And someone comes and is like holding them all hostage.
Oh.
While they're at this house showing.
That would give me anxiety.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. The Prison Healer.
Okay.
This one just looks interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and Sarah J. Maas did like a little thing there, so that's cool because we like her.
Yes, we do.
So that's option 2. Option 3 is The Games Gods Play.
I almost picked it for another prompt, but then did something different.
Okay, so that could also be kind of fun. And then I did Can't Spell Treason Without T. That just looks so cute.
I love cozy fantasy too.
And then Wayward.
Do you want to see the books that I already have on my TBR to see if that will affect it at all?
I would love to.
Okay, so do you want to know the prompts for them too that go along with them, or just see the books?
Just see the books because I'll know the prompts when I watch your video.
Okay, so there's 3 physical ones. The other 2 I don't technically have.
Yeah.
But I have The Housemaid.
Okay.
By Frida McFadden.
Miranda has read that.
This is Miranda's book. She's letting me borrow it. The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna.
Such a good book. That one is so good. I'm so glad that you are reading that one this month.
First Time Caller. This is a new release that came out last month.
It's cute.
It's technically, the normal cover is pink, not purple, but I got the Walmart version, which was purple because I would rather have the purple one.
Yeah.
And then the other ones that I have on there are Sunrise on the Reaping.
Okay.
The new Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And then one called Wild Side, which is the third book in
those
this.
books that you've been reading.
Yeah, it also comes out this month.
Okay.
In March, but it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to read it on Kindle Unlimited, and then I'll eventually get the copy too, but those are my books that I've read so far this month. But
perfect.
Those are the 5 books that I have on the list already, if that helps you narrow it down.
Yes. I think I want to go between this one and this one.
Okay.
Okay, so the final 2, I'm going between these 2. Something about this one is just like really making me want to pick it. So.
Yeah. I was hoping you would pick this one between the 2.
Maybe that's what was making me want to pick it.
I love a cozy fantasy.
Your twin telepathy was coming through.
And I've had this one. I bought this one at that
looks really good
mobile bookstore that I went to.
Because I also judge books by their cover.
I do that a lot.
I know. And I know you've said it in your videos.
Yes.
So.
A cozy fantasy steeped with love. There's actually the second one.
Oh.
And this just came out recently, I think.
That could be fun, because you could do that next month. Or just some other time.
Let me see. Because I'm pretty sure it came out Treason Without Tea. It's called Tomes and Tea is the name of the series.
Okay.
The second one is called A Pirate's Life for Tea.
Oh, that's cute. Is T like her name?
I have no idea.
I wonder.
And then the third one comes out in March.
That's so funny.
And that one's called Tell You, or TU at the Altar.
Oh, that's funny.
That's cute. And then I guess there's going to be a fourth one, comes out in August.
Oh, cute. Okay, well, if it's good, maybe I will borrow it.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
looks fun.
excited.
I like the
It's so
sprayed
cute.
edges.
Yeah, the teal.
Yes.
So pretty.
So cute,
And it's
so
such
cute.
a cute little book. Well, thank you.
Of course.
For stopping over and
Yes.
picking the book for me.
There you go. The last book for March.
Yay.
Crazy.
Bye! Okay, so my sister just left, so that means we have all 6 books picked for my March TBR. Sorry, the lighting's probably not that great because it is just overhead fluorescent light now, but let's go through all of the books that are on my March TBR. I only have 4 of the physical copies because one is pre-ordered and will be here later in the month when it comes out, and then the other one I will be buying eventually, but it's also on Kindle Unlimited. There's a dog hair. It's a cat hair actually. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so I'll probably read it on that first and then buy the copy of it eventually because I have the first 2 copies. But let's go through the prompts. So prompt number 1 was a book in a series, and I'm doing Wild Side, the 3rd book in the Rose Hill series. And the next prompt was a book with a blue cover, and I picked The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Super excited to get to this one. Next was Buy a New Book, and I am picking Sunrise on the Reaping for that one because I already have it pre-ordered, and I'm so excited to read it this month. Then we had a historical fiction, and I picked The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. So excited to read another one of her books. This will be my 3rd Kristen Hanna book, and I think she is becoming a favorite auto-buy author, so super excited for that one. The next one is a book with a person on the cover, and I picked First Time Caller. Super excited to read this one as well. And then lastly was Twin Chooses, and she picked Can't Spell Treason Without T. So there you go, my March TBR plus the 2 books that I don't have physical copies for. But I'm super excited to read in March. So stick around to the end of the month. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. So stick around to the end of the month and see how many of these I actually ended up reading. Hopefully I'll be able to get to all of them, but we'll see. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.